Hello. Hey, Pink Aura, welcome. Yeah, it's probably gonna be true, cause like I have probably made more shinies disappear than groups of people have ever seen combined or something like that. It's just the way I hunt Pokemon. Yeah, to explain. Basically, ever since they introduced personality marks in Generation 8, that has become my new standard. A shiny Pokemon is meaningless to me if it doesn't have some kind of fancy mark. It's like it's just collecting dust and filling up precious box space that could be instead used by some personality marks or weather marks or something fun. Look at my Archaludon the Joyful. Although this one... Oh yeah, this is the shiny. And then I also have a regular Archaludon the Easily Flustered. I don't know, I just love that. I think most of the Pokemon I have in this game now that are like competitively trained are like Gojira the Lively. Yeah, except like Goldengo, you cannot personality mark hunt this, so the best it can have is like a champion ribbon or like a friendship ribbon and stuff like that. Look at the Earthworm, the rampaging. Shiny Wooper. Oh god, I think... Right, I hunted for a personality mark Clodsire, and I did catch a bunch of Woopers with personality marks, but none of them shiny. Because the problem with Wooper is that I would want it to have a 0 speed IV in order to use it, I guess. Aw, Wooper, the kind-hearted. Also, I guess this was a very early hunt in Scarlet and Violet, so I wasn't yet shiny personality mark hunting. I was just happy that the sandwiches let us get personality marks easier at all. And Wooper the Opportunist. And then I have the best Wooper which I evolved, which is Clodsire the Daydreamer. And yeah, it also has Gourmand mark from doing picnics, I guess, and Partner mark, which is just something Pokemon can randomly get if you have them on the party. But yeah, the zoned out mark. This is cool. So, wait, what was I doing here? Why am I on a random hill? Oh, I remember. There was a horsey outbreak below here. So I was just trying to get an even cooler Kingdra. Did I bring any of my old Kingdras over? Right, yeah. Basically, I have 2 Kingdras from the old times, which isn't that old, because like Gen 6. Like, this is the one that I just did Masuda method breeding for. Because like Kingdra in a Dream Ball, that's so fancy as a shiny. And yeah, then it just has... I didn't really care about ribbons and marks until Gen 8. But then, with the Isle of Armor... Yeah, I was just catching random wild Seadra in the Isle of Armor Sea with dive balls, because like apricorn balls weren't that easily available. So I came across a Seadra the Furious, and now I have Kingdra the Furious. Which is so cool, because it looks so angry. So when I saw a horsey outbreak, I was like, ooh, with my recently upgraded standards throughout this generation, maybe I could try getting a shiny with a personality mark, and then I'll have an even cooler Kingdra. to use next time I use it in competitive or something. But to get to the news, let's connect to the internet so that I get the current event. Yeah, there's... I was just wondering which starter was gonna be the next event raid, but instead they were like, here is 1,000,000 outbreak events and random raid events. Starting this week with the mighty water type Pikachu returning in raids. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bother doing those, because I'm pretty sure I caught 2 of them, like on 2 save files already, when they did it the first time on Pokemon Day last year, or whenever that was. But then we have Outbreaks. Right. These Outbreaks, I think... Wait, how do you even scroll down? Oh. The Outbreaks... Let's see, what's special about them? Does it even say on this tidbit here? Yeah, this seems like very basic. Either way, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these raids should have the same ridiculous shiny rate as some of the Outbreak events we've had over the past year or so, like Milcery and Flabebe, and like the gold ones, which were like Relor, Shinx, and Varoom. And that wouldn't be that interesting, because like the Mimikyu Outbreak in Kitakami is not interesting to me, because I have... Wait, what do I have for Mimikyu? What's my fanciest Mimikyu? Should be a newer one, because I remember hunting for one when I just had an outbreak naturally in Kitakami. Or wait, maybe it was even in Paldea. Where the Mimikyu at? There you are. Okay, so this is an old one transferred over. Yeah, that's just one I bred, where I was like, oh yeah, Mimikyu in a Moonball, cool enough. 0 speed, all I wanted for competitive. But like, Mimikyu doesn't necessarily have to be 0 speed, which is why I was like, ooh, I can try getting one with just a cool mark. Hey, iBuy. Yeah, I figure it's a pretty easy bait to get Pokemon fans like, oh, what? because shinies are still seen as almost sacred, despite being very easy to obtain at this point, I suppose. Right, I have Mimikyu the Cloud Watcher, and this one is shiny. So like, why would I ever want a cooler Mimikyu, you know? Like, I guess a personality mark would be more interesting than a weather mark, but still. I guess, since the Outbreaks are in Kitakami, it could be tempting to try and get one with a Misty mark. But nah, I'm not that much of a Mimikyu fan. No, I like the boosted odds because, again, it makes personality shine marking actually reasonable, like a goal you can try to aim for anytime there's an event. Okay, so Pichu is not really interesting because, like, what the heck are my Raichus? Regidrago, PNG2, nice. I mean, I can see the similarity in terms of colors and stuff. And I have been, when I designed it, and I also realized that it kind of resembled Regidrago, I was wondering if I should like change its colors way more away from Regidrago or something, because that is actually not an inspiration. Yveltal is another one where I was like, okay, in this case I kind of want to lean into it, because Yveltal does kind of represent like darkness, which is more related to the inspirations behind my mascot. But yeah. I should probably make like an image. Wait, I had like a mood chart or whatever one could call it. Maybe I can just let's see if I can find that quick. Maybe not. Where did I post that? What would I have said along with posting it? Yes, probably the last time I talked about Yveltal in a certain server. Nah. But yeah, it's like the mask shape is kind of inspired by an elemental symbol for darkness in obscure JRPG for the DS called Magical Star Sign. But the main inspiration is the Jupiter Djinn from Golden Sun and the Summon Charon from Golden Sun: The Lost Age. It's like that summons energy and vibe infused into an elemental Djinn, but given more I guess a proper face. Because the elemental Djinn from Golden Sun really just have pearl-like eyes and not really much expression. But yeah, that's kind of it. What was I? I wanted to check what my coolest Raichus are. I'm not sure if I've... Wait, I should have... Yeah, right. Sword and Shield, I did hunt for some personality mark Raichus. They are not shiny, I'm pretty sure, because back in Sword and Shield it was like trying to get a personality mark was itself already a challenging thing, and like you couldn't easily combine shiny hunting with mark hunting the way you can in this game. So this should be like a Radiant or something. Yeah! Oh my god. Raichu the Radiant. I remember just finding this Pikachu with the mark, and I had saved in front of it because I was like checking a couple of Pikachu to see if I find a cool mark. And then obviously when I knew it had the mark, I used a singular fastball over and over until it worked. So yeah, back then the only way to make marked Pokemon fancy was to put them in a cool Pokeball if you checked them all and saving before checking them, basically. So I have a Radiant Raichu. But like, basically, I can get a shiny personality Raichu anytime I want. Like, if I have a Raichu outbreak, or a Pikachu outbreak, or a Pichu outbreak. Not that big of a deal. Also, I'm not really that much of a fan of the shiny of Raichu. But, and this is like a very long-winded way of getting finally to the point I was trying to get to 10 minutes ago. The real fancy thing with this event. Wait, why does it show regular Raichu? Oh, okay, there's one. There's a sec. Oh! So they actually made it so Alolan Raichu is only in the coastal biome. I see. But yeah, the big deal about this Outbreak event is that there's Alolan Raichu in this game. Now you might be thinking, well, there is a way to get Alolan Raichu. Wait, is there? Actually, no, I'm not sure. Was there like a trade NPC or something? I mean, I know for certain that it has never been possible until today to mark hunt an Alolan Raichu, basically, because there's no way to evolve a Pikachu into Alolan Raichu outside of the Alola games. And transfers are one way up from Alola. And there were no personality marks back then. So this is like a very exclusive, time-sensitive opportunity to get a personality mark Alolan Raichu at all. Let alone a shiny personality marked Raichu. So I feel pretty much incentivized to get one before the event is over. Let's see, Raichu. Yeah, you can find a bunch of them wild. You can evolve them all, but you can't get an Alolan Raichu in the wild. I don't even think there was like a wild Terra Alolan Raichu. I guess I could also talk about my initial disappointment with the terrarium, because one of the most exciting things, or well, not most exciting, but like the one thing I was most curious about when they revealed the terrarium until the point when we actually got to visit it, was to see how they handled regional energy. Because I feel like I've kind of overanalyzed regional forms. And I often feel like a lot of Pokemon fans don't have an exhaustive understanding of what regional forms are mechanically. So it's kind of like a obscure, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's like the fine print about how regional forms work. Specifically, like, I mean, it applies to all regional forms. It's just that there are regional forms that are regional evolution forms, and there are regional forms that are proper regional forms. The regional evolution forms are the ones where the regional form doesn't happen until an evolution point. And then it only happens if the evolution itself takes place in a region where there's the regional influence that causes a form. So obviously the examples are Executor, Marowak, and Raichu for Alola. And then in Galar we had Weezing and Mr. Mime. I think that's it. All the other regional forms affect the entire evolutionary family. So there it's like, it's a regional form from the start. And it doesn't even matter. You have it, you evolve it, it doesn't matter where you evolve it. It's already permanently part of it. But I would say that that's actually the same as a regional evolution form, in the sense that the difference is just where the point is when the regional influence has to happen. And basically the point with most regional forms is at the generation of the egg. So for example, if you have a Vulpix, it doesn't matter if it's an Alolan Vulpix, if it's a regular Vulpix, if it's female or if it's bred with a Ditto. The offspring, when the offspring is generated, that's when it matters what region the egg is being created in. So if you breed those in Alola, all of the Vulpix coming out of the eggs are going to be Alolan Vulpix, regardless of whether the parent is Alolan Vulpix or regular Vulpix. So I guess my point is that regional forms they are not about like long-term adaptation to the environment. They are all instantaneous. Like regional influence has to be there. If it's not, the regional form doesn't happen. Which is kind of funny, because like also the way that the metamorphosis is called evolution in Pokemon, which is kind of like an instantaneous version of somewhat of the concept of actual evolution, but like not really. So in a similar sense, regional forms are somewhat kind of adaptation, but not actually. It's like a fantastical instantaneous version of it. But yeah, so that had me wondering very strongly when we saw that this terrarium was gonna have regional forms in it. And like an orb with some mysterious energy or whatever that is. I thought what they were going for is that the coastal biome, for example, would have energy permeating it which would cause Alolan forms. So like, if you evolved a Pikachu here, it would turn into Alolan Raichu. But it doesn't. There is no regional energy. And Alolan Raichu is still stuck in Alola. So that was disappointing. That made me hunt and catch multiple Execute at the beginning of playing the Terrarium. Execute, my least favorite Pokemon ever. Just to experiment and try to evolve it in like different parts to see if maybe if I'm on the island with a single Alolan Executor. Was that what was here? Oh no, it's a bird. I feel like there was an Alolan Executor when I first came here. But nope, just turns into regular Executor. So, all the regional forms in this terrarium are fake. They probably just placed them in here. I mean, if we're trying to come up with like an in-universe explanation. But like you can, basically you can go to this beach that's full of wild Galarian Slowpoke. You can catch a Galarian Slowpoke and breed it on this very beach. And what will come out of the egg is a regular Slowpoke, because there is no Galarian energy or anything like that. So that's a huge missed opportunity, I think. But also probably just a detail that very few people care about. It would have been cool. And yeah, all that is to say that this is like a very specific situation where they've let us catch something that maybe, I'm not even sure if they realize how temporary and limited this is as an opportunity. Okay, so let's consider this. This Alolan Raichu is on the sea. Water is always painful to do any kind of outbreaks, hunts, or yeah. Because like every Pokemon that spawns in the water, for some reason it like slows down the frame rate by 5,000,000% or something. So let's see if... Although the grass on these islands is also kind of weird in terms of affecting the performance of the game. Wait, there was one on land, right? Right, just across here. Right, I still need to get used to this funky controller I have, which is very cool, because now I don't need to press the left stick to boost. I have like a back paddle that I've assigned to have the same function as pressing the left stick, which is a lot more convenient. Ooh, bunch of Froakie. Let's see, how does this area feel? Do I want to hunt here? Also, I guess Alolan Raichu should be very obvious to spot. I know it's like distinctively more brown compared to the regular one. Yeah, and the way they are spawning, I might just see a shiny one before I even get the outbreak down to the last couple. If it has the same rate as the previous busted shiny rate outbreaks. Let's see. Oh, also I guess I can just do synchro mode, because that's gonna be faster. Might knock out a shiny accidentally, but like, that's not a big deal. And it would fit with the... Wait, how does synchro thing work again? L and R? What do you mean you can't use the synchro? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Latios is pretty great for KOing Pokemon. We're moving. Also, I placed my character in the middle of the outbreak, because that way a shiny Alolan Raichu should only spawn within walking distance of my character. Or rather spawn distance, I guess. Whereas if some oddish spawns back there, I wouldn't be able to reach it if I stop using the synchro machine. Because it would despawn as I return to the player. But like, obviously, I don't care about a shiny oddish even if it appears right now. I love the drift whale music in this. It's just like a 15-second part of the entire track, but always makes me smile. Okay, so the notifications are still as easy to miss as when the game was released, so let's watch out for that. Okay, yeah, this doesn't feel too laggy or anything, so... Oh, also I've been messing with my OBS settings, so I'm also curious to see if it's gonna affect the stream quality in some way. It probably shouldn't. But yeah, consider this also a test screen for that. Okay, number of Raichu is starting to go down. That's the first point of the like that's 1/4 of the outbreak gone basically. If I remember correctly, the amount of Pokemon in an outbreak varies from like around 100 to 120. Not sure about the exact numbers, and I also don't need to know the exact numbers because I just need to know at what point the shiny rate is the highest and that it's before the outbreak is gone. I think there's still some misinformation floating around from the early days of Scarlet and Violet in terms of like the notifications about the outbreak and when the shiny rate is maximized. But basically the shiny rate is the highest. Okay, I need to also not contribute misinformation, I guess, so maybe I should be like opening up some pages with data. But yeah, no, basically after KOing 60 of the outbreak, and that's the important part, they have to be from the outbreak. Like, in this case, all the Alolan Raichu are part of the outbreak, so I could be reliably counting them. But sometimes you do an outbreak, if it's not like an event-based outbreak, it's usually in an area where that Pokemon already spawns naturally. So among the outbreak spawns, there are just regular versions of that Pokemon, and you can't tell the difference between them. Which means you might knock out 60 of them, but you haven't knocked out 60 from the outbreak yet. So now we just saw the second message, so half of the outbreak is gone. Which is like anywhere between 45-ish to 55 or something like that. It's like roughly 50 Pokemon. So at this point I might have already KO'd 60, or I'm very close to KOing 60. But the third message, which shows at 3/4 of the outbreak gone, like that one is always above the 60 mark. That's just how the numbers work, even with the full range considered of how high or how low the outbreak can be in total. So as soon as you get the message that the outbreak is almost gone or whatever it says, like then you know you are way over the maximized shiny odds, but also before, like still have 1/4 of the outbreak left, so it isn't gonna disappear just because you KO one more. So let's just get to that message. I'm sure I've already reached the maximized shiny point, but Yeah. There's no harm in going to the third point, the third notification of the outbreak. Should show up any moment now. Yeah, Latios is so fast. It's just zooming about. Woo, woo. Haven't spotted any shinies yet. Unusual in this game. No shiny in the first 10 minutes of like KOing Pokemon? Weird. Okay, where's that notification? There. There are not many Raichu left from the original outbreak. So that means 1/4 of the outbreak left and way above the 60 mark. So now I might... Oh, right. I keep forgetting that this feature exists. I can stop the synchro mode. Okay, at this point I can save. Also, I should probably put Smeargle in the first slot already. Oh yeah, I should check if there's any risks that can happen with the Alolan Raichu actually. I don't think it learns recoil moves. Alolan form, right, it's one of those where all the moves are level 1 moves. So what does it even get? I guess I can just... Yeah, the easiest is just to catch a random one. Oh, this one has a mark. Just gonna catch this one to see what moves it has. It's probably a sociable mark, so... If it's a sociable mark, I really don't care, because those are way too common. It's like the generic, oh yeah, it has a mark technically. But it's just not fancy. Yeah, Raichu is sociable. Okay, so... Right, Alolan Raichu all have the Search Surfer ability, so there's no issues with that. Growl, Play Nice, Tail Whip, just all moves that reduce my stats, and Thunderbolt. Yeah, so the only thing that can go wrong is if it like wears me down with Thunderbolts. Which is nothing. Do I have some kind of... Right, I can use my Breloom actually. More Swipe Spore. Like, do I bother keeping this Raichu? I mean, it is technically something that we might never see again. A sociable Alolan Raichu. Oh no, this is just gonna fill up my boxes again, isn't it? I still haven't deleted like a bunch of these Voltorb. Oh wait, these aren't even shiny. I have a box of shiny Hisuian Voltorb somewhere. Oh no. Do I not have any boxes empty? I don't want to clog up my home again entirely. I do have 2 boxes. Where did I leave the Raichu now? Brick. There you are. Right, let's put you at the end. So I could just, if I just wanted a shiny, just any kind of shiny Alolan Raichu, at this point, just walk around, because like, the chance, I guess I could just test that. The chance should be 0.5%. Like, if they are like despawning all at once, they come back, spawn like 20 new ones. Like, it's just a matter of looking for a while. Also, I've lost count of how many times I've seen a shiny despawn, you know, because like it just spawns on the edge of your spawn distance as you move away. But like, do a couple more circles and you'll find a new one. Okay, not getting extremely lucky yet. So I might as well proceed to my actual strategy. I'm not sure if I can call it a strategy. Making a picnic meal, a sandwich in a picnic. I did save, so I'm gonna just be restarting to save the herbs if I don't find anything or if I find a shiny that isn't cool enough. Right, Alolan Raichu is electric and psychic. So I could go... I believe electric, yellow bell pepper should give me electric. Just need to remember which of the heavy ones, like the carbs, is gonna not change the type. Might be rice. 5 rice and then like salty and sour is a decent combo. This might be a wrong sandwich. Maybe it's gonna be normal type. I should probably just try it out in a simulator to save time, but if it's the the right one right away, that should be cool. Electric. Oh, hold on, like psychic I think was it the noodles? So for psychic maybe I wouldn't even need to add a 6th ingredient at all. Oh, maybe I should be trying to get a mini Raichu instead of a jumbo. But basically, whenever I make a mark sandwich... Oh, it is normal. Never mind. Whenever I make a tidal power sandwich, I try to sneak in either Homongo or mini power as well. Because then I can find one that's big or small. Like even if it doesn't have a personality mark, that's also very cool. Possibly even cooler than a personality mark. Okay, so I messed up this sandwich. Let me make one in a simulator quick. Should be, yeah, yellow bell pepper and noodles then, right? 2 herbal. Okay, yeah, that would have worked. No, wait, that gives you encounter power, so it's not enough jumbo. Hold on. Huh. Wait, what was the psychic ingredient? Berry? Alright, noodles is mainly poison. No, strawberry just by itself gives you fighting. Oh, onion was the psychic. Okay. So if I use onion and then add 5 times noodles, why doesn't that give you jumbo? That's weird. Maybe it's the potato tortilla actually. Yep. No, wait, that's catching power. Huh, maybe the herb combination is bad. For electric and psychic. Okay, hold on, I'll figure it out. Let's try electric again. Yellow bell pepper. Just 2 of the 3 herbs that always work. I could just use 2 spicy herbs and the yellow bell pepper. That would be the easy one, but I like to actually try and get the jumbo from the other ingredients instead of using spicy herbs if it isn't necessary. But also... maybe I should try getting tiny... what on earth did I use to make tiny... oh, teensy power. Oh. Oh, yeah, this seems simple enough. Hold on. Just accidentally made a teensy power in the simulator. Yellow bell pepper for electric. That's all for main ingredients. Then like sour or salty, or bitter or salty, or bitter or sour, like most of these combinations don't mess up the powers. It's the sweet herb that usually tends to skew it too far to egg power if the other ingredients add some of that or don't add enough of other powers. And spicy is just very much leaning towards jumbo from my experience. So now I need just a bit of horseradish, and that apparently is enough to turn it into a teensy power. It's funny because I actually misclicked. I wanted to try adding curry powder or salt or something. I remember salt having something to do with electric as well. What a terrible sandwich! Yum! How about some bread with a bit of yellow bell peppers on it? And horseradish, I guess that would give it some more flavor even. But yeah... Yeah, sparkling power, title power, teensy power. So now we are going to see... All the Alolan Raichu are going to be in the lower quarter of possible sizes. They are going to have a much increased shiny rate, even more than they already had, and an increased mark power. I mean mark rate, I suppose. Okay, shiny Raichu, where are you? Yeah, I feel like they already look tinier. Wow, a bunch of executors spawning. Also, another exciting moment in these hunts is when you notice that the sun is setting. Because then it's like 3 minutes of potential for a dusk mark. Like that one is a lot rarer than the early riser or the sleepy. And lunchtime was the daytime one. Let's see how long it's gonna take for the first one to show up. There we have one. What was that? Less than a minute after making the sandwich? Now, the big question, does it have a mark? It's very small, but it doesn't have a mark. So let's give it a shot to go to the size checker. To see if it's a tiny, if it's a mini Raichu. Yeah, I love Alolan Raichu. I'm not sure what the pancake stuff is about that the Pokédex talks about, but I like that it's like surfing with magnetism. It's the old surfing Pikachu manifested in a very exciting way, like it's canonized in the best way possible. So what, I didn't even consider what Pokeball do I want this in though. Like we are also at a point in Scarlet and Violet, thankfully, where getting these balls is no longer an absurd tedious thing where you would basically want to beg your friends to trade you their single Pokeballs. Huh, I guess Level Ball is kind of neat. Fast Ball would fit, but feels almost like too obvious. Friend Ball is nice in concept, but I don't like the colors on it. Lure Ball is also fun because it's surfing, so it kind of has something to do with the water, I guess. Heavy Ball, nah. Love Ball, nah. Moon Ball is always cool, but nah. Dream Ball. That kind of... it doesn't fit it color-wise, but it fits the Psychic type, kind of. Safari Ball, it just feels like too muddy for a refreshing Alolan Pokemon like this. Oh, I didn't even check what the success rate is on Pokeballs for a Raichu. Like, that's the other thing I make sure to check at the start of the hunt so that I know what I'm getting into. Alolan Raichu with any Pokeball at 1 HP, level 65, and a sleeve with all badges. I don't think did I do a backstrike? Maybe I did. I think I might. If not, I could just run away and retry. Oh yeah, so this is a 100% success rate. Without the backstrike, it's 81%. So even if I fail a backstrike, it's still a high chance of not wasting a Pokeball. And Fastball, it's like, what did they make it? Yeah, it's now good against actually fast Pokemon. It used to be against Pokemon that run away, basically. When that was a thing. I'll go for a Dream Ball for the first one. Okay, no new Raichu spawn right now. Let's go check the size of this one. To see if I'm keeping it or restarting my game and deleting it from existence. Oh, hold on, which back pedal do I have? None for getting on the mount? Need to fix that. Although I guess the plus button is much more convenient than some other buttons. A truly little one, a pin-sized powerhouse. Okay, so that's like very tiny, but it's not mini. Goodbye, Shiny. Okay. Stream has been going... oh, 50 minutes? I was talking for like 20 minutes while not hunting the Shiny or anything, so... yeah, deleting one Shiny in the last half hour is pretty solid, I think. I was trying to find some more. Right, back here. These spawns are still all the same as when I first saved here. There could have been a Shiny that I didn't notice though. There wasn't. In which case, let's make another sandwich. I guess I could also just alternate between Tiny and Jumbo, and if either of those actually show up, it's cool either way. But my main objective is personality mark anyway. Let's try salty and bitter with horseradish. Which Pokemon was making that noise? Someone is excited about this terrible sandwich. I just realized I've started the stream with an empty water bottle on my desk. I'm gonna have to go refill this at some point. Very soon. Wait, did I mess up? Experience point. That's not right. Okay, so just horseradish, I guess, doesn't add enough teensy power where... Right, I need to actually have the herbs, the right combination of herbs. Let's see, yellow and green gets item drop bar. Yellow and white? Wait, maybe... Oh, the horseradish is irrelevant. Right. Right. Wait, what's adding the teensy? Huh. Not either herb specifically? Maybe it's just a lack of other influences? Weird. Okay, so yellow and white. And then if I wanted to just quickly do a jumbo one instead... Oh, double yellow also gets me teensy. Double white? No. So the yellow one is adding more. Where's the red one? Green. Just red and white doesn't give you jumbo yet. But double red gives you a jumbo. Okay, what did I say? Yellow. Any yellow? And then probably yellow and green or yellow and white. Even yellow and red gives you teensy, okay. Yellow-green gives you item drop. I see. Needs to be spicy or salty. Got it. Yellow bell pepper, salty, sour. Yeah, that explains. Because I was like, horseradish was never part of my recipes. It was curious that it suddenly became an ingredient that mattered. Okay, hold on, I'm actually gonna go grab water. Okay, back. Let's find the second shiny to delete. Oh, it started raining. So now we have the additional chance for finding us a rainy mark on an Alolan Raichu. Obviously, like, I could be catching all of these and checking them for marks if I just wanted a cool mark. Which maybe that's what I want. Wow. Like, this one has a mark. Could be a personality mark. Also, it could be mini. But now, let's try to look for some more shinies first. Sometimes it's nice to just hover of the area. And there's too many. I like to just despawn them, because like there's clearly a limit to how many Pokemon can be spawned in your spawn distance. And you also have to walk away to despawn them into different directions at times. Because if you just keep leaving to the same direction every time, there might be unrelated Pokemon in that direction which are kind of clogging up your spawns and just preventing more Alolan Raichu from spawning in instead. So like another thought process of mine is to kind of circle the outbreak on the edge. So like that the center is almost at the draw distance or the spawn distance. Because that means that everything outside of the outbreak is definitely despawning as you make the circles. Which should maximize how many spawns actually go to the Raichus instead of other things, I suppose. Although I guess that also has me doing this where I kind of have to move further away because I'm not despawning enough of the regular Raichu. Also, I still hate that the camera flips the controls when it gets to a 90-degree angle. And then you reach this part where you are like kind of unsure if some of these are shiny and you're not seeing it properly. But then eventually an actual shiny spawns and reminds you that, oh no, you would have noticed if one of them was shiny. Okay, that's a lot of Raichu. Let's move all the way away. So sometimes if you turn around... Oh! There's one. Right, let's try to backstab it. I mean, backstab. Backstrike it. There's no backstabbing in Pokemon. Oh! It's another potential mini, but no mark. Yeah, caught off guard. That's the backstrike. So, when asleep and with 1 HP, it's a guaranteed catch rate with any Pokeball. That's just for Alolan Raichu at level 65. Just in case anyone would think it applies to every Pokemon ever. The backstrike just increases the catch rate for this battle. I went with Dream Ball for the first one. Let's go with Level Ball for this one. Yeah, I kinda like Level Ball on it. And next one I'm gonna do Fast Ball. And then it's just up to whichever Raichu is going to be most interesting. That's what's gonna determine which ball it's in. If I just keep alternating between the Pokeballs. How tiny is my Raichu? Another very tiny one, and it's gone because it's not It's not mini and it's not personality mark. Right, so that's 2 shinies deleted within less than an hour. I mean, if it's just a shiny Alolan Raichu, that's not even exclusive to this event. You can get that in Alola. Or in like the max layer in Sword and Shield or something. But the one with a mark, a wild mark, that's the fancy stuff here. Okay, let's try making a jumbo sandwich. Just to see the difference in size in the overworld. So hold on, let me actually figure out which ingredient I would need to add for that. If I wanted to do it without the spicy herb. Okay, yeah, it's noodles. Yeah, noodles is easy enough to make a sandwich with. Let's say white and bitter. Yellow might be skewing it down from jumbo to not jumbo anymore, but white and green should be fine. Yeah. Perfect sandwich. I've never seen anything more appealing, right? Never mind, it's disgusting. This is what I eat for lunch every day. Just a piece of bread and 3 bunches of noodles on it. I don't know what this is. Why is it like noodles put together into like this lump? There you go. Homungo title sparkling. So all the Alolan Raichu should be big now. Like the top 25% of possible sizes. Yeah, they are kind of big. A lot chunkier than earlier. See if we can find a chunky shiny. What was I saying when the last one showed up? Trying to explain something, I think. Fly across it, away from those executors. Right, sometimes you wanna just stop at a decent height, turn around, and then start boosting, because then you boost very slowly, especially if you turn upward immediately. Okay, that's one way to move slowly for a bit without losing height. Just a slow climb. Because basically, how fast you start going when you activate the boost, is that what it's called, a boost? It depends on how fast you were already going. So like if you're standing still, it's gonna add a certain amount of speed. If you're already moving and then add it, it's even faster, kind of. But if you're like if you've just turned backwards, it's pretty slow, especially if you start climbing immediately. Because climbing kind of slows it down, I guess. Yeah, like this is nice and slow. Okay, now I'm kind of too high. See, it's faster now than if I completely slow down. Such sophisticated mechanics. And we never know how much of it is like deliberate and how much is accidental. I would think it's all deliberate and stuff if it wasn't for things like the camera turning the controls around. That's so bizarre. Like, I think that's the point of that, is for it to be more user friendly, but yeah, no. For me, who likes to fly backwards towards the camera, that's not user friendly, that's annoying. And I guess most people also have the... Oh, there's a shiny. Have the automatic camera turn around, which... No, I can't stand it. I need to be in full control of the camera, if I have control of the camera in the first place. Okay, once again, no mark, but could be Jumbo. Backstrike. I should have a counter on screen, like... Wait, I think I had like an easy text I can modify. What does this say? Oh, modify it first. Shiny Alolan Raichu. How's that? Not sure where to put it. Maybe somewhere here. Not always perfectly visible, but who cares? Okay, this time let's try a fastball. There we go. Third one. Is this one gonna survive? Is it cool enough? Or does it suck? This Raichu's fate is decided by the size checker. Yes, judge my Alolan Raichu, please. Serious big one. Well, not big enough. Okay, that's 3. Can I add like a shadow or something to the score text? Filters. No, not in the filters. Where would that be? Some kind of effects or something? Yes, you can add like CSS in properties, right? Oh, outline. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Outline, but it needs to be a darker color in that case. Font size. much. Outline opacity. Yeah, graphic design is my passion. Anyway. Wait, is it like pixelated? I need to look at that in big. I think that's fine. Right. Jumbo or mini? I'm gonna try another jumbo. This time in a dream ball. Yellow bell pepper and just yellow white. Whoa, Kyogre, they're jumping onto the table. Oh wait, what did I just click there? Nothing that would break my stream, at least. I'm so glad I got myself a new controller, because I didn't realize how much of a pain the Joy-Cons were. I kind of just accepted it, I guess. After way too many months of not having my Pro controller anymore. Now I don't even want a Pro controller, because this one is much, much nicer. Also, for anyone wondering, I am still going to continue playing Crystal, obviously. But this is a limited opportunity, so it has priority. Oh, when the sun is high, I'm looking at the Raichus from this side. It's a bit harder to tell if any of them are shiny. I guess I'll fly around on this side in the middle of the day. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the lighting in this game. I'm not sure how they can do it or if they would even try. But I'm really hoping we get some kind of new main series Pokemon game where it tries to go for a more retro look instead of half-assed realism. Anything that's not 3D, I am up for it. But also, like, 3D is fine. I would love a good 3D game if it had a fun cel-shaded look or something like that. Like if it looked like an anime. In particular, if it looked like the official artworks of everything in Pokemon since ever. Like that's the wildest thing for me about the visual direction of the main series games. I've always seen as the official artworks, like the one that are often called Sugimori artworks, as what we are supposed to imagine Pokemon and the Pokemon world are meant to look like. Like that's its ideal style and aesthetic. So as we've gone through the generations, from being on handhelds with everything sprite based towards ever stronger hardware and slowly turning everything into 3D, I was always just assuming and expecting that the series was gonna be striving to get closer to that look. But now it's kind of been trying a bunch of different things, which is good, instead of just one specific style. But all of them seem to be going further away from the definitive Pokemon look. As they seem to be, at least to me it feels like they're trying to mimic the visual styles of other popular games. And I say trying because, yeah, they're not reaching any of those that they are trying to mimic. So like the obvious example where I think everyone will agree is that BDSP was trying to look like Link's Awakening remake. That game looks very charming. BDSP? Nah, just feels very like all of the soul and heart was sucked out of it. It's just Funko Pops on an environment that's kind of uncannily too realistic and too unrealistic at the same time. It's a very confusing visual style. Then you have Sword and Shield, which is kind of Gen 6 and 7 art style, but on a proper console, like with 1080p. So that's also odd, but at least it still had outlines. It did add more lighting and like the environments looking more like generic wannabe realistic tree models and stuff. Like without actually being realistic, it's just feeling like they are supposed to be, but aren't. I wouldn't even like it for them to be realistic. That's like my main point. The trees should look as stylized as the Pokemon themselves, whatever style the game has. Oh, you know what's gonna be weird? If a Raichu spawns like down the cliff and then I'm gonna struggle to backstrike it. So I think I haven't despawned all of them in a while. Ah! That was a shiny, right? Wait, maybe it was a shadow. It might have been the shadow, making it look browner than it was. Yep, during the day definitely fly around from this side. Okay, no shiny number 4. Has it been like 10 minutes? Yeah. No shiny for almost 10 minutes. Can you believe it? But yeah, pretty sure the rates are the high rates, because getting 3 this fast would usually be pretty lucky. So I'm blaming the event. In which case, it shouldn't take long to find another one. I swear every Luminion looks shiny. But it's just the lighting. Did I spawn too many fish, or why is there no Raichus? Okay. But yeah, I guess this is a decent spot after all. Definitely better than on the water. That said, I do like that the outbreaks can be on water. Then you have Raichu's kind of literally surfing, I guess. Yeah, the more I look at these Alolan Raichu, the more I feel like I probably prefer regular Raichu's color scheme. I'll probably just hunt for a personality marked one that isn't shiny as well. Of Raichu. See if I can keep doing nice circles like this. Nah, camera screwed me over already. Like as soon as you move the camera too far into the direction you're going. Wait, what's happening? Is the sun going down and now they all look brown from the other side? Yeah. Okay, I have to go from the sunny side basically. But yeah, as soon as the camera moves too far in the direction, you suddenly start going backwards. Even though you are holding the stick to the right. Makes no sense. It could have been another thing they could let us turn off, I suppose. Where's the sun? Still pretty high, actually. Right? The shadow is here, so the sun should be there somewhere. I don't really see much. All of these probably have personality marks. Like if I just look at them, no. Small, 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 small and mark. Small, small and mark. Small, nothing. Small, small. Whoops. I really hope that maybe in the very next generation they make it so you can see marks. Like they can literally just make the symbols for the marks show up above them like emojis, you know? I feel like that would make a lot more people care about marks. Because it would be visual. It would be like, oh, there's a shiny. It'd be like, oh, this one is doing like a heart thingy. Let's catch it, because that's cool. Oh, I think it spotted me. Yeah, unfortunately it has no mark. Might be mini. See if I can, not despawn it, but like approach it from a different point so it doesn't spot me. This should be a back strike. Yep. Small. This one looks smaller? Or is it just that I've been hunting big ones for the last two? How tiny does it look compared to the other ones? Looks tinier than that one. But not by much. What was I saying? Another dream ball, right? Yeah, I think I'm starting to like Dream Ball the most as the option. Maybe I'll just keep throwing Dream Balls from now on. Oh, I do have one back pedal for... Huh. Okay. Oh, right, so... that means I can... I have all the buttons I need on just the left side. Seems a good side smaller than average. It's not even very small. Oh my god, never mind. Okay, that was number 4, right? This one took the longest, like 20 minutes or something. Okay. Go for another big one. Yellow bell pepper and noodles. And not a yellow herb. I put it on. Haha! Without it falling apart. You're wondering why I'm wearing the Primal Kyogre exploration suit. I'm protecting myself from the graphics. No. Right, I did make the correct sandwich. Ooh. Sun going down, finally. In game. Once again. Yeah, they are much easier to look at now. And it's raining again. I think the rainy mark is like, it gets a title of the sudden or something. Which sounds weird. But it's cool nonetheless. Like the weather marks have become more valuable to me in this game compared to Sword and Shield. Because in Sword and Shield you just had a permanent weather in every area for the entire day. So it was much easier to get a specific weather mark. Whereas in this game it's like, well, it rains. You are lucky if it's still raining after 5 minutes. Might never rain in the area where the outbreak happens to be that you're trying to catch. But that makes the rankings of how fancy I find marks as follows. Obviously, sociable is the non-mark. Then we have the daytime marks that are not the dusk mark. Then I would say it's some of the weather marks, like for the more common weathers. Rain and perhaps snow. Then somewhere along that is the dusk mark. Then the harder to get weathers and misty mark. And then you get to the rare mark. And then personality marks, which are all equal in terms of chance and how cool they are. Yeah, the rain is already gone. Oh, I guess it was morning. Or no, it's just the rain messing with me. Made me think the sun was going down in game. Maybe I should try just checking out a couple of regular Raichus for interesting marks. That would be exciting. But the question is, do I do that with a sandwich active? Because I would very much be wasting a sandwich at that point. But I guess any kind of even slightly interesting Raichu I get out of this is very special considering how limited the event is. So maybe I'll do that. And it's not like I don't have enough herbs or something. I've never actually been at like 0 herbs. Oh, there's the shiny. Like I keep getting them from ranked battles, although that might change because this is the first month when I'm not getting anything from ranked. Oh, it's big and it has a mark. Might just be sociable and not really that big, but let's see. Okay, that was not a backstrike. Far away enough so it doesn't see me anymore. Ah, too far. Turn away. No. Gonna spot me at this rate. Don't wanna run into a different one. Did it spot me? No. Might have been a backstrike? No. It was turned towards me too much. Let's try again. Oh, almost ran into a deerling or something. Is it still looking at me? Okay, no. Oh my god. Learn how to climb, Jesus. No. Did it just spot me? Yeah. Jeez. First 3 were all very easy to backstrike right away. Could just take the chance. The 81%. Wait! I'm trying to catch it with a freaking Dream Ball, so it doesn't matter. That's like a guarantee, even if I... Well, I did backstrike it now anyway. With a Dream Ball, I probably don't even need to damage it or put it to sleep, to be honest. I mean, I need to put it to sleep for the Dream Ball to work. But that's like way more of an increase than lowering its HP. Number 5. It does have a mark. Anything other than sociable, I'm keeping it. But still looking for more. Oh my god. Nice. Angry. I got an angry Alolan Raichu in a Dream Ball. Cool. How much? Oh, low attack. Nice. Okay. First cool Alolan Raichu. How much of the sandwich is left? 20. Alright, alright, alright. I have 20 minutes to find another cool Alolan Raichu. Let's make it a non-shiny one. Oh. Okay, so now I can keep saving in front of each of them. And then just throwing like a quick ball or something. And if it's anything cool, then I can just restart and catch it in the ball I actually wanted in. Not, they just fill up my box and then get deleted. Also, this one might be Jumbo, so the question is, do I keep spending time checking if it is actually Jumbo? Just lunchtime. Could be catching other Raichu while I'm doing this, but let's check. Also, I can take the opportunity to size check the shiny one that has the angry mark. What's the Raichu angry about? I guess it's channeling my anger about Pikachu not being able to evolve into Alolan Raichu in this game. Yeah, that's my headcanon now. Shiny Raichu, how big are you? Serious big one. Yeah, that's cool. With a personality mark. Great. How about this generic one? Serious big one. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Still have like 90 minutes. How close is the flying spot? A bit too far for my liking, but oh well. Come on! Fly faster! Extreme speed! That was a Dragonite reference from... well, from Crystal I was gonna say, but like... obviously it has extreme speed in a lot more games these days. Okay, more personality marks, please. Ah, there's one. Whatever it is. It's so wild seeing wild Alolan Raichu. I like that shot with 4 Alolan Raichus in the background. Although now it's messing with my screenshot collection, but I guess the quick ball gives it away that this wasn't a shiny. What are you? Sociable, never mind. Next. No mark. Mark! Yeah, backstriking all of them now. Sure if you heard that, but my cooler has run out of water, I guess. Okay, what are you? Sociable? Of course you are. Another. Give me more marks. Oh. Hold on, need to save again. I haven't been checking for sizes of any of these. If I go check now, one of them might be Jumbo, but it's in a quick ball and there's nothing I can do about it. Except for this one. What? What do you mean you didn't get caught in the quick ball? Oh, it might be a dusk mark now actually, because it's sunset. Oh, come on. You are wasting precious sandwich time. This better be an incredible mark. Then it was completely worth it. Yeah, so the repeat ball one is the one I can reset for a different ball if I go size check now. First, what's your mark? That's not the repeat ball one. Ooh, Raichu the Grumpy! Oh my god. I love that. Let's size check quick. And I guess that's... I'm gonna end the sandwich by restarting the game so I can catch the Grumpy one in a different Pokeball. Which gets rid of the sandwich power. Although I can still check like a couple of the other Raichus that spawned around it. Serious big one. Like, that's good enough. Let's ruin it by checking the quick ball ones. Okay, serious big one. I don't want them to be jumbo. Okay, this is just a regular big one. What is this one? Serious big one. Okay, let's catch the Grumpy one in a different ball. And rest in peace, sandwich. Worth it. Grumpy. Do I want it in a fastball now? Oh. See if I can, if it's easily identifiable as the same one. It was the one just standing right in front of me. I might need to step away for it to respawn. No, this one, right? Yeah. The other one. Like, I can check some of the other ones as well. Because those were spawned while the sandwich power was active. Let me just check quick. Any of them had... I don't know, it's also hard to say which ones are spawning anew. Not many. Okay, this one, but I'm not sure if that was already there. There's like a mini one now, so that's already a not one from the sandwich effect. I guess that one is it. So I'm gonna catch this one in a fancy ball. Gonna have to backstrike it just to make things easy. Or do I just go for another dream ball actually? Yeah. In which case, don't need a backstrike. Hello, you grumpy surfing Raichu. I don't know, something so funny about it being grumpy. Imagine if the grumpy symbol showed up above it. How cool would that be? I think, yeah, I'm convinced that would sell the marks for a lot of people who currently have zero interest in them. Come on, Game Freak. It's an obvious thing to do, so do it. Okay, just to confirm, this was the grumpy one, right? Yeah, nice. Did I take a screenshot of the angry one? The angry shiny one. Shiny angry and a regular grumpy. Now let's see if I can check the other one and then see. I mean, it will still be there because I've saved again just now. This was it. Probably just sociable. Quick ball it. But yeah, only deleted 4 shinies before I found one that I decided to keep. That's a pretty good statistic. I've had much worse. Like usually it takes about 15 or so before I find one with something I like. It's this one that I just caught. Yeah, just a lunchtime one. Grumpy, angry, sociable. You were sociable. Sociable. Yeah, what's even left for me to hunt? Another personality mark, cause like very unique stuff. I guess I could try looking for them without a mark sandwich. Cause like with the lock-on feature you can see marks pretty easily and without having to engage with them in battle. Yeah, there's one. Oops. And I'm about to murder it, okay. They're just gonna keep being sociable though. Sociable and lunchtime. Well, not lunchtime anymore, because obviously it's gotten dark. Oh, so the lunchtime one was from before I restarted the game. Because it's nighttime. It would be sleepy if it had just spawned. This one could be sleepy. Most likely sociable. Maybe it's another fun personality mark though. Wait, it's the one in my party, yeah. Yep, another sociable. Oh. What are you? I mean, sociable. Is there like a... I should probably be catching them in something cooler than Quick Ball, to be honest. So that... Yeah, I can go for Dive Balls, actually. Because then they are at least... Dive Ball, which fits the theme without being... Without feeling like I just used it for the sake of catching it quickly. Yeah, so... It's still fancy, even if it's sociable in a Dive Ball, then. Given the situation at hand here. Okay, I should be false swiping them. It's still pretty weird that we don't have a reliable electric surge user besides Miraidon, which is kind of absurd. Because for the past paradoxes we have a lot of options to activate their ability. We have Torkoal, we have Ninetales, and then even among the mascot legendaries we have not just Koraidon but also Groudon. Wait, am I forgetting another drought user? Nah. Sleepy. Yeah, Sleepy in a Dive Ball. This is nice. Like, it's cooler than the sociable ones, that's for sure. Let's do it like this. The actual fancy ones at the end. The okay ones in the middle, and the sociable and lunchtime stuff up here. So I guess the title is a lie now, because I already have the shiny that I was looking for. So now I'm just... I mean, there's still a very increased shiny rate, so I might just walk into one without even using a sandwich. But this has basically turned into a mark hunting stream now. This one has a mark. Also, hold on, there is a shiny in the back. Which one do I catch first? Let's check if the shiny... The shiny has nothing. So, who cares? I'm gonna catch this one first. Who cares about the shiny? If this one has a cool mark, I might restart and the shiny might be gone. Which is a fair deal. Shiny hanging out in the background. Might surf away. Off screen. Ah, it's turning around, okay. Wait for me to catch this potentially cooler Raichu. Okay, what's your mark? Shiny is still there, but it will have to wait. Sociable. Never mind. Well, at least now I have a sociable in a dive ball. Getting ahead of myself, I was thinking I should try heal ball for the next one. I mean, I know it's not Jumbo, I know it's not Mini, I know it doesn't have a personality mark, so might as well just catch it in a dive ball as well or something. Ooh, but what if it has 0 attack? That would be valuable. Any other shinies floating about? Dive, yeah. Nothing to check, doesn't have a mark. Putting it up here with the sociables. Ah. What? No, don't release it. I mean, wouldn't be a big deal, but... It has a low attack, so... That's decent. Actually, yeah, let's look at your attack stats. Pretty good. At least it's not very good, you know, but still. Decent is nice. Couple of decent ones. Okay, any of you have a mark? No. Yeah, without the sandwich, marks have just become a lot rarer. Well, there's one. It's average in size, but fine if it has a spectacular mark. I'm curious if they are going to keep making regional Raichu evolutions. Like that's something I thought would be fun. I think it was like when everyone, myself included, was predicting that we were gonna revisit Sinnoh, and I was like, ooh, a Sinnoh remake would be interesting if they incorporated regional forms. Which, with Legends, they basically did. But the way I envisioned it, obviously, was a more traditional remake in that case, before we knew anything. So I was thinking like it would spice up some of the non-Gen 4 Pokemon with regional forms. So there would be like a water type Machamp. Oh my god! A worn out Raichu? Definitely restarting and catching in something cooler. But as I was saying, it would have been cool if like we revisited Sinnoh and then it had Sinnoh forms, Sinnonian forms. So like everyone might be tired of Geodude, but now Geodude is actually like influenced by Mount Coronet and it's an electric type. Oh wait, Alola already did that. So it could instead be a steel type or something. Wait, what were the more specific examples I had? I thought of like a flying Meryl, a pure flying type, or well, flying fairy Meryl, I suppose. Wait, where's my worn out? There you are. What do I catch a worn out Raichu in? Right, and then I thought it would have been fun if they gave us a Sinnoh regional form of Raichu, which was electric and ice. Then we would have like an exotic psychic type Raichu. And a more colder region, colder climate Raichu. Oh, another strong candidate for a regional form in Sinnoh would have been Zubat. Would have been easily been Dark Flying, like that would already be at least something, you know, to look at Zubat again. So worn out. Could be Dream Ball, could be Moon Ball. Lure Ball? For some reason Lure Ball fits. Nice. And yeah, fighting water type Machamp would be funny. And it would also tie into not just all the sailors that have Machoke's in Sinnoh, but stuff like the Machamp swimming after Sharpedo in New Pokemon Snap. Oh my god, right through the worn out in a Lure Ball. Yeah, that's like the second tier fancy. Wait, I think this is easier in here. You just had a mark. I feel like I should stop marking the marks that are less exciting. Wait, this one doesn't have any mark. But everyone else has. I also love how they gave it a cry that's clearly still Raichu's cry, but different. Okay, now I gave them all the markings to show that they are fancy in some way. More. Could be mini. Doesn't look that small though. This one is small, but also doesn't look that small. Okay, let's spawn an entirely new batch. There's a mark. Right, I wanted to catch one in a heal ball. Still feel like heal ball should be more effective against, I guess, everything except sleep, because that way it would be like a distinction from the dream ball. And sleep is already much stronger, so so maybe it would be less effective than the dream ball, but for a wider variety of status conditions. Yeah, heal ball is nice as well on Alolan Raichu. That one under the tree shiny? Probably not. Yeah, no, just as usual, the lighting messing with me. Yeah, of course you are sociable. In the sociable and generic shiny category you go. Yeah, no, just regular. No mark, no mark, no mark, no mark. Potential mini. Wait, this one? I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look that tiny. Camera gets a bit wonky when you're trying to lock onto them and move around. This one might be something. Two cannon. What else do I want one in? And dive ball is the coolest. Another sleepy. I should put it with the other dive sleepy. Oh, it has a fantastic attack. Eh. So both of them kind of suck, but the fantastic one especially. Probably checked most of these. Yeah, let's just spawn new ones. No marks on anything. Oh, there we go. Gonna run out of spores. I almost said that like it's an actual issue. It is not. Okay, what are you? Another sleepy one. Guess I can put these two here because they are not quick balls at least. Ah, I might have checked some of these already. Oh. But yeah, I think I'm already pretty happy with what I found. I might keep hunting for a couple more personality marks. Let's try another heal ball. And then maybe see more shinies along the way. Which I might ignore if they don't have marks. Whoa, no good attack. Oh. Unfortunate that it's sociable. But that is neat. Oh, we got another marked one and potentially jumbo, but like without a sandwich the size is really, it's just way less likely for it to be actually jumbo or mini. Like 4 times. I mean, it's still the same chance for if it's showing me that it's a bigger one, you know. How many there are? There are 256 possible sizes. Just sleepy. Right, it's sleepy, but I should probably check. Maybe this one is big. Like if it's jumbo, I wanna catch it in a different ball. Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, 1 in 64 for it to be jumbo, if it has the symbol for being above average big. It was this one? Oh, it's not even big, it's just slightly above average. That was unnecessary. Can I get like a rainy one? Let's check quick while it's raining. Okay, this one might be one. Because rainy with dive ball would also be nice. Or I could even do like rainy with moon ball or something. Ah, I could have refreshed my spores. Yo, did a Raichu just spawn in my face? Probably not. Could have used false swipe first. Oh my god, another angry one. But this time it's not a shiny. Hold on, what's your attack? Why best? Huh. Do I bother to catch it in a different ball? Yeah. I have enough apricorn balls on me, where that shouldn't really be a question. But I got the same personality mark I already found on a shiny. That's pretty awkward. Out of the... how many personality marks are there? 20 something? Okay, where's my angry Raichu? There you are. Double angry. Or did they have like increased mark rates? I don't think so, right? Fast. Level. I'm gonna go for a fastball. Wait, surely on like therapy it would say if they had increased marks or something. Outbreak event, mark none. Okay. Curious. Nice. Raichu the Furious in a fastball. That's great. Come on, man. This one's also Raichu the Furious, but it's baked. Oh my god. Beautiful. Yeah, this is already... This is a... This is a great collection from this event already. And Lure Ball worn out. Wait, why did I put that one there? Nice. I want more. Get out of here, Cottony. Oh. Okay, I might wrap up after this one. Yeah, I'm out of spores as well. I might catch more off stream, obviously, for the remainder of the week, here and there. If I feel like watching some video and just looking for a couple more marks or something. Oh wait, I can still put it to sleep. But I already considered this hunt a great success. And Alolan Raichu the Furious as a shiny. That's cool. And then another Furious regular and worn out. And a grumpy one. Yeah, of course you're sociable. I mean, the ratio of personality marks versus sociable and daytime marks has been pretty alright. Like, usually it's maybe one personality mark out of like almost a full box of the generic ones. Yeah, so this seems about right. I mean, this seems about pretty lucky, actually. Oh, there's one. Yeah, gonna check one more. Well, I don't have any spores anymore, so it's just gonna be false swipe. Play nice. Nah. What's the rate? Not asleep, but at 1 HP and without a backstrike. Oh, 42%. Right. That's why it's taking like 3 balls. There we go. Oh, also I forgot to check the catching mark. Which kind of increases it by like 3%, so that's not much. Whoa! Rampaging! Bruh! Rampaging. Okay, this one is the level ball one. Yeah, then I have a cool one in a lure ball, worn out. In a fastball, furious. In a dream ball, grumpy. And rampaging in a level ball. And also an angry one as a shiny in a dream ball. I think this is already more interesting Raichus. I mean, a higher number of interesting Raichus than I set out to catch. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I'm gonna actually switch to Smeargle because you actually have spores. Wasn't a backstrike, but 82% is fine. Or well, 85 probably with the catching charm or something. Sleep, level 1. Catching charm, 85. But also, level ball makes a difference because my Smeargle is level 100. No, actually, it doesn't make a difference. Right, because it needs to be like... Oh, there's another shiny in the back. Wait, did this one spawn after? Yeah, after I restarted. But this level ball better work. Come on, don't surf out of my spawn distance. Right, we got it. Come on. No, don't despawn. Where's the shiny? Okay, it's still there. Just check quick. Oh, it has a mark. Oh my god. This outbreak keeps giving. I'm surprised I haven't depleted the outbreak yet at this point. Oh, 0 speed. Not that that's useful, but... funny. Okay. Rampaging in a level ball. Right, let's check what this shiny is. It's probably sociable. So I'll have a sociable shiny as well. Should be a backstrike. No, it isn't. But I can just restart. It's not a sandwich. I just save. Okay, question is, what do I catch you in? If it's just lunchtime or sociable, then I'm fine with it being in... I mean, then it's not special enough to be worth an apricorn ball to me. Yeah, I guess I can spare a fastball though. But if it's something fancy, then I'll probably go like Moonball or something. Okay, let's do fastball. And then I'll just restart depending on if it's better or worse. Has some mark. Early riser. Do I care to restart? Like, Moonball wouldn't fit that anyway. What's your attack stat? Ooh, decent. Yeah, that's fine. Fastball, early riser. I'll take it. It's beautiful. Just anyone around here still have something worth checking? Oh god. Potential mini mark. Okay. Checking this one for mark and for size, and then I'm calling it. Would be funny if it's mini, then I would recatch it in, I don't know, a love ball, or what's even left at this point to make it more funny. More fun! Does look tiny, but I feel like I've seen smaller. Didn't catch any luxury balls yet. Alright. Just flying to the size checker before I even check the mark. Because I already assume it's sociable or something. Let's check the size first. The one that's less likely to be something interesting, I think. Yeah. 1 in 64. Just small. Nothing too fancy. Another early riser. Belongs with the sleepy sociable in not quick balls. Yeah. Yeah, so that was me hunting for Alolan Raichu with marks, the first time it's ever been possible to get one. Oh, you have to actually put it in the first slot. I was like, here's my Raichu. Oh, it's a Smeargle. Are you sleeping? How? Your eyes are wide open. Whew. Oh wait, right, it's cause it's... I haven't healed any of them. Right, that makes sense, okay. It's not like actually sleeping, it just has the sleep status condition. Anyhow, yeah. Thank you for joining, for lurking, and probably return to streaming Crystal tomorrow. Oh, now it's actually sleeping. I like how the tail is hanging like a cable. Just... Yeah. I'll be back. Only deleted 4 shinies today. Yeah. See you.